been in this goddamn apartment for too long.
The cool signs of winter. Oh, fuck you! I'll fuck you in the face! Your kid's next! Jesus, Jeff.
Oh, no. I was holding out hope it was just rough sex, but
Oh, no,
I now believe this to be an assault.
It's an assault fucking. From the streets kind of assault fucking. Like, somebody walks by and their dog poops in your yard and then they don't clean it up and you're like, oh, that's it.
Now I'm going to fuck them.
Get over here. Oh, no. Scorpion, why did it have to be you?
Isn't that Sub-Zero?
No, Scorpion.
I mean, aren't they the same, though?
No. I'm a Sub-Zero
I'm colorblind.
main.
I'm colorblind, so I can't tell the difference.
They're not even distinctive by color. One of them isn't
There's
black,
two of them
just so we're clear.
No, there's two of them that are basically the same character model, but palette swapped. Maybe not now, but originally.
Yeah, I was going to say now, absolutely. Well, their supers are also changed. Sub-Zero has a freeze ball, whereas Scorpion has a giant chain on a stick, which, you know, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, they do seem kind of similar. They're both projectiles.
They were originally, like in the first game, they were like, we need another character. Change the hue slider on that guy. Now he's blue, and it's ice stuff.
Well, as long as it's not Street Fighter, I like it. Dunked on Street Fighter, you're on the list.
I am not privy to this discourse.
Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat.
I mean, no, I understand that much, but I don't know
Street Fighter
which
sucked.
one's better.
They did video recordings of actual people, and that was their original game model.
I do remember that. Was it
Mortal
video
Kombat
recordings,
did too,
or was it
actually.
just a bunch of frames?
I think it was
like
just a bunch of
individual
frames,
right?
yeah.
Which is worse. I know Mortal Kombat because Brian David Gilbert did a video about Mortal Kombat, and he's a guy on Polygon, which it's not in your realm of.
Polygon, I know, is how they make game textures better, but that's it.
And it's also the name of a company that makes video game videos.
Ooh, damn, they probably own all the polygons. That seems like a monopoly. Where are you going to get your batteries, Game Boy? It's just us.
Batteries are real.
I was just listing another monopoly.
What?
It's not. I made up a monopoly.
Okay.
Don't poke a hole in it.
Does Duracell own Energizer?
Come to that, maybe there might.
I mean,
be
probably.
There's probably a monopoly out there where the owner's just not a dick. It's just like, yeah, I own all of it, but
I mean,
it cost me 5
physically
cents.
impossible.
It cost me 6 cents to manufacture it. I sell it for 12. Nobody complains. I keep having a monopoly, so I'm gonna keep.
I mean, yeah, if we could work that out, that'd be great. But I think in order to do that, like, we'd all have to have a say in that company or something. So maybe, like, the thing that, like, gives us our basic needs, we should vote in or something.
Oh, no.
It's too bad there's not anything like that.
Man, titties is gay.
Anyways, titties is gay.
We have decided that titties are gay.
This is what I did instead of paying attention to the gameplay of Apex Legends.
What? Man,
is we worked on the bit.
Is gay.
Hey, you know what babies like to suck on? Tits. You know what babies don't do? Fuck women. So,
are you also gay?
Oh yeah, I'm a straight dude. I'd love it if my girlfriend had big balls on her chest.
Man,
okay, pretty sus.
Titties? You mean butt cheeks with nipples? Miss me with that gay shit. Man,
oh, you like sucking titties? Why don't you try dick? I bet you'd like that better.
That is one step away from... You mean gigantic dicks pressed together? I don't think so.
Gigantic floppy chodes. Welcome to a post-gender society. What is gay is whatever I feel like yelling at you is gay.
Anything could be gay.
Anything is gay.
Man, Cheerios is gay.
Oh, Cheerios? You mean little dudes' buttholes?
Honey Nut Cheerios? I don't think so.
Yeah, I bet you think nut tastes sweet.
To me, it's bleachy, but I wouldn't know that.
What's other things?
Yeah, that's always... Man, owning a pet is gay. What do you want to take responsibility for a life? Nah. Miss me with that gay shit.
Owning pets is gay. You know who sometimes own pets? Certain gay people. So fucking... What's up, buddy?
You mean miniature furries? I don't think so. By the way, this is John Mulaney voice, just so we're clear. I'm just bad at doing it.
This is John Mulaney Def Jam voice. 11 up and 1 over, you simple bitch.
Yes, John Mulaney voice.
That's not his voice. That's him doing a black guy.
What?
We're doing John Mulaney doing a black guy.
Oh, no.
Cheap bait recording. You're going to give me a whole $100 for all of my songs?
Wait, but if you can do John Mulaney doing a black guy, then you're fine.
That's not racist.
Yeah, no, I'm doing John Mulaney.
And John Mulaney
and then John
sings a lot.
Mulaney on his own is being racist. I'm just doing John Mulaney.
This show does get playfully anti-Semitic. We'll get in trouble. You won't.
No, you can listen to this and people will look at you funny, but
wear headphones. You're on the subway, asshole.
Or
I hope someone on the subway just had someone go, yeah!
somebody on the subway in New York was like, finally! You know what? I'm going to start listening to this podcast.
You know what? Don't put headphones in. I like it now.
This guy's saying what we're all thinking. And by we're all, I mean specifically the people.
Me, the other guy on the subway.
Stuck on this fucking subway with you, asshole.
This is a great opportunity for me to tell my favorite story involving public transport, which is how when I went to a city open mic instead of a suburban open mic and there were actual insane people there,
Yes.
I walked in the middle of a set and a guy was talking about how the entire Supreme Court were in his balls and he didn't want to jerk off on the red line, but he had to get them out of his balls. So if you go home tonight and you see a wet spot on the red line, that's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That was the best comedian of the night, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
He was...
The crazy guy is always the best. Remember Terminus Theater? Boomhauer was performing?
Yes, yeah. To a venue we don't normally go to, and there was a guy that... It wasn't exactly Boomhauer. It was a little twangier than Boomhauer.
If Boomhauer said pussy way more, and also
I see you ties that I know pussy. Almost like a Quebecois redneck.
Oh yeah, he was somehow both Cajun and from Tennessee. I don't understand it.
And I had a great time.
Giant Cajun population in Tennessee. It's shocking that we only got one so far. It makes up 20% of America. It's how Donald Trump won.
Cajuns?
Yeah, Cajuns, actually.
Really?
Gigantic. The percentage of them that vote really sway the ballot every year.
The only Cajuns I'm aware of are from The Waterboy.
There was two,
Yep.
I think.
I'm aware of two of them.
Yep, that's it. Go down to New Orleans. It's actually hilarious the way they speak.
Yeah, no, I mean...
It's funny.
Fucking...
Man,
Jesus.
Gay.
Oh, I guarantee you get one titty, another titty. You got a gay too fast. Oh,
Man,
that's a
is gay.
spicy penis.
Well, you have to disagree with me when I say this. Man, etouffee is gay.
Oh, no, what you do? I don't know nothing about that. You get the fuck. I feed you to the fucking gators. I'm gonna have to put on my other overall strap for this fight.
When Cajun people get into fights, they don't take off their shirt. They put on their
They
other
put the overall. Oh,
the
yeah.
second overall on.
I can't have my overalls falling off while I'm beating your ass.
When Cajun people get into a fight, they dress up like actually well. They're wearing, by the end, after they put in
they're wearing a shirt.
their teeth and earrings, they're in a 3-piece tux and they look like Prince Charles, which isn't good, but it's way better than what they were.
And then it gets all dirty in the fight, and they have to go back to wearing,
normal.
overalls where one of the buttons is gone, but it's fine because they weren't using it.
Just a Cajun person putting on a suit to get into a fight. When I get over there, let me tell you, I'm going to give it to you something. Just putting on a cufflinks.
Every time someone walks into a Joseph A. bank in New Orleans, the cops are called.
It's just a front for the police station. Oh, you're gonna
no, that don't got me again with that old making a Joseph A. Bank look like a police station. I thought I was gonna like the way I look, but I guarantee. Oh shit! Cajun Men's Warehouse. Oh, you're gonna like the way that looks on you. I guarantee it. Really ass backward into that one.
How is that already? This bit isn't funny. It just should be their thing.
That is very similar to the other bit that we found out when we said titties were gay. How have we not come up with, forget about it?
Forget about it. I'm an Italian.
Hey, what do you want to do? You want to come to New York and have sex with a woman? Forget about it. We're only gay here now.
We're specifically gay in this
We all want to blow Andrew Cuomo. Oh!
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I voted for, oh God, what's the gay
Cynthia
candidate?
Nixon?
No, the only gay presidential candidate.
Well, Cynthia Nixon was actually a good candidate and lesbian, so let's go with
we're
her.
Not talking about
you
good
mean
candidates.
Pete?
Yeah, Pete. Oh, I voted for Pete because he'll keep all of my ideals, but also I can fuck him.
I call him Mayor Butt
Munch.
I guarantee that
You're
Mayor
gonna
Pete
like
sucks.
the way you look in this alligator suit.
I guarantee.
If you ask for a tuxedo, we assume it's for a funeral. I guarantee.
Oh, it's just bits, by the way.
It's just bits.
Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes for becoming the best quarterback in the NFL by losing the Super Bowl. Because now Brady's going to leave, and he's the best one.
And that's all it took. Brady, congratulations for absolutely dunking your testicles on everybody, but Giselle still pegs you in the ass at the end of the night. Also, a gigantic...
If he wants her to.
Oh, no, she does it whether he wants to or not, I guarantee it. That's where he gets his power.
I feel like they're both probably pretty old-fashioned, and it's still all his money.
No. People who are pretty old-fashioned or definitely don't talk about it in the open like we do, but they do worse things because they don't have this outlet as well. The only outlet they have is in the...
Yeah, but they're old-fashioned, so he does worse things to her.
No, because she's a powerful woman.
Yeah, but she's also married to Tom Brady.
Her money. No,
it is her money. I'm saying that the two of them think that it's his money.
No,
because she's probably the Nazi type of Brazilian. Because her last name is Bunchen. Do you know how South American people get German names? It's not cool stuff.
It's fleeing stuff. Not cool fleeing stuff.
It's not like when Americans have Jewish last names, okay? That means they were probably justified when they left.
That's a good
It means they shouldn't have had to leave. When people from, I'm going to say south of Belize, have a German last name,
it's a bad
their
reason.
ancestors did some bad stuff. And if they're rich, they're probably continuing the bad stuff. And he's a Trump supporter anyway, so, you know.
No, I guarantee. I guarantee every time now. I guarantee.
Well, you got to get really good at getting into it and out of it super fast. So you're talking about
that's the hardest part.
Now, listen, sir. If you work with our company, then I guarantee that you will see returns in the next quarter.
That is a.
Can you say that again? Yeah, no, I'm just saying that if you do business with us, I guarantee that you're going to be happy with the product.
I'm going to buy it, but I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
It's because of my guarantee.
Damn it. What? Well, this year's Super Bowl is going to be played at the guarantee right field.
Weird that they're playing it at a baseball field. But
it's just for the bit.
It is just, everything we do is just for the bits, including our podcast. It's
just riffs. It's just bits.
Oi, mate. Bloody guarantee, mate.
Oh, we can't do Australian. We're going on an Australian podcast.
I'm not, that's not... Maybe it is by mistake, but that was supposed to be British.
Cockney's fine.
You think I'm not going to do Australian to the Australians?
No, yeah, do it. Their podcast is the Bad Boys Podcast, so either they have a cool name and we'll like them, or they have a cool name and we will not like them.
Yeah, I mean, and if they don't like us, what are they going to
do? Come over here? Come get us.
What are they going to do when we come for you?
Bad boys, bad boys. I thought we were going to leave it implicative. I didn't know.
Oh, no. Lampshade everything.
Oh, absolutely. Everything is hammer. This should be named the Hammer-Fisted Bits Podcast because, man, titties is gay.
Which is funny because straight men like tits.
Okay, if you're just joining us now, which, first of all, psychopathic.
What the... Wait,
I'll wrap it up. I guarantee I'll wrap it up. You have a lot of questions, I know. I'll get get to all your questions, which is psychotic because who joins a podcast 11 minutes in? But I am saying this...
How does that even
because
happen?
I have listened to podcasts and somebody had said this and it makes me furious. But...
It's not a radio show. It starts when you start it.
For the other schizophrenic podcasters who might listen to this podcast who say, if you're just joining us now, this is going to be a callback episode. Just go ahead and skip back to the beginning because
you're going to need to listen to this like you're not a freak.
You're going to listen to this like 99% of our listeners who are screaming at me right now for doing this. Like, of course I started at the beginning.
Yeah, I think why we should not be coddling. First of all, any of them.
This was a call out for them mostly. I want them to get their fucking lives together. If you're leaving a room that the podcast is in, how? First of all, because it should be on your phone, and second of all, go back into that room, pause it, and then either bring your phone with you, or when you come back in the room, start her up again. I don't get...
No, to be fair, we are not a podcast that you need to listen to all the way through.
Yeah.
There's a reasonable expectation that, like,
this time
when you start the dryer and it's too loud and you miss some of it, you don't have to pause it for that.
Oh, no. Anything under a minute, you're good. If your girlfriend's talking to you, give it a good old pause. You're gonna miss some stuff.
Or don't listen to her.
I would say don't listen to the podcast, but Kylie's holding me at gunpoint right now, so it's kind of all I can say.
I told you not to get in here. You make him not funny when you point that at him. You got to stop intimidating him.
It's hard to
in
be
bed,
funny.
Fine, but on the show is.
It's hard to be funny with an erection.
We're doing a podcast from your honeymoon, right?
You can open the door. What's up? What?
You could just
we
come
were
in.
literally just talking about
Yeah.
you putting a gun to my head and giving me an erection. So you're allowed to be in right now. Have you? So could you make a cock the gun noise?
Okay, make a cock the gun noise, and then
with your mouth.
act like
Just
you're
goes- There we
right.
go.
Now act like you're annoyed that he's hard about it.
That was actually she's got pretty good one-liners. That was exactly what we needed. We're gonna have you do ADR for the podcast later, and I'll also explain what ADR means later.
I forgot what it stands for.
I don't either.
It's not automatic.
It's something. What are you doing?
Bye.
Bye. Just awkwardly standing in the door like a vampire for a while.
Am I allowed to come in? I'm not going to be mad if you do, but I also haven't invited you. So where are we at with this?
Am I allowed to come in? Just motions with his hand. Well, that I need verbal consent. You see that? That concerns me. I mean, in other situations, just a guy, you're not sure if the guy is a vampire or not. Can I come in? Why don't you just come in without me allowing you?
I feel like that is something to do with how vampires are, because people are afraid of sex. And that's the vampire mythology. So are they like, is it that being like, you have to let them come in and then you can start sitting?
Man, vampires are gay. But yeah, that's why.
I mean, yeah.
Man, vampires
Vampires are gay. Sucking blood? What do you want to suck? Dicks? I bet you could survive on cum too if you needed to.
You know what else there's
I've thought
veins?
about that a lot.
In
Like
a
if I could do it,
penis.
like if I was trapped in a sperm bank, could
But
I survive?
I wouldn't.
Unless it was like hot girl cum.
You know, cream.
No, I was doing the thing where a guy is, you know how there's trans
yes.
exclusionary radical feminists who are like
That sentence. Oh my god.
TERFs is what it's called.
That
And they're
was-
bad.
That wasn't a label. That was a full sentence. That was
It's a long one, yeah. But it's people who are like, yeah, like trans women are men trying to invade female spaces and shit like that. The opposite of that is a trans inclusionary radical misogynist, which is when like now you respect Elliot Page and you didn't before, and you call people faggots for having sex with men, but if they have sex with trans women, you're like, yeah, that's fine. She's a girl. It's okay to suck her dick if she's a girl, but if you suck a man's dick, that's wrong.
which is the best guy. Just so
A very funny guy.
They should totally be able to. They should totally be able to vote, but they can't drive.
Just very weird collections of
The government should pay for top surgery, but they can't.
so
vote.
that they can so that every female can get top surgery and become a man, which everyone should be.
There you go. That's the one.
Very interesting. This is a whole cast of people. There's one guy that thinks that that he's so misogynist. How misogynist is he? That he thinks that everybody should, like, all women should be trans men, and gay sex is the only kind of sex that's okay. Because what, you're gonna let a woman have sex with you? Unclean.
I think not.
It's just a bunch of different ways of taking misogyny and bigotry to its logical conclusion, which are always hilarious.
Which, if it's
Like, if we remove it from the context of clearly you're afraid of your social position and you're taking it out on scapegoats or whatever the real reasons
it
for
is the
bigotry are.
man titties are gay guy. It's
He's
the
one
same
of these
guy.
guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
The council
Because
of bros
he-
here. This
he,
is the flock of dudes that this
in
is.
prison fucked a dude with tits, or Whatever he the person identifies as in prison.
We don't know because this guy does not have the vocabulary to describe it.
I don't know. He would try, but you would be offended by the end of it. But anyways, he loved it. Big fan. But now he's just got to convince everybody else that they're gay so that he can be straight.
Yeah, no, he's got to walk himself into.
Oh, yeah, I like.
This is the R-Traps gay discourse.
Instead of him just being like, I like trans women, he has to be like, nah.
No.
Everybody else is gay.
It was a girl, and if you like vaginas, that's pretty gay.
Because babies come out of there. What do you, man? Vaginas are for pedophiles.
Oh yeah, I want to put my dick where babies are.
Man, what do you want to fuck a baby house? Get out of here.
Yeah, let him mature a little bit. He'll be fucking your daughter's dollhouse. Don't fuck with him.
Man,
you should only have a baby with a man that you have to trick into fucking your pussy.
Man, you don't suck dick? What do you not eat hot dogs? Grow up.
So a new type of guy that's so committed to
dick all the time.
Hey, I'm fine with sucking dick. If there's ketchup on it though, I'll fucking kill you.
Chicago
I'm fine with most types of food play. Ketchup on a dick? No ketchup on wieners where I'm from. Okay? I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. We can just talk normally, and we're from Chicago. We
do, yeah. We're a little suburban, though. But I've been told I have nasally A's.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I know I do. I love it. Because when I go other places to do stand-up, I don't have to be as funny, because they hear my voice.
Like,
Listen.
It's like how French people can get laid anywhere.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok of a girl singing in French, and I was like, wow.
She's not hot.
But
I can't look at women on TikTok. Every time there's a girl on
I
TikTok,
check first.
I skip. Because I'm not a pedophile.
You can tell.
TikTok,
I've gotten to the point
TikTok.
where I can tell, though. Where I'm like, you see,
that's worse. Now you know. Nope, she's 14. I can't get it. That's got to be worse to be able to
I can
right
go
away.
I can be like, this is not good to me, because I can tell, like, you don't know what life is like, and so I don't think you're hot anymore.
No, that smile is not forced. That smile's natural.
Like, you're
Get
happy.
The fuck out of here. You still like being a hot girl. It'll stop soon.
It's like you think happiness is a goal to be attained, you know, and you really you think that, you know, there are discrete things in the world, and you got to do so many more drugs. You're not doing the right ones.
There are people who have gone their entire life only drinking and smoking cigarettes, and
what the fuck?
Rarely too. That is
right.
astonishing.
And what do you do when you're in weird situations? How do you have any idea? I mean, if you're not white, then you probably understand these things better. But if you're white, how do you understand the universe at all?
Fuck it. At least smoke weed is all I'm saying. Like, it's a gateway drug, yeah, to you being a less shitty person.
It's weird that drugs aren't normal now. Because everybody, like, there's no culture that didn't have drugs.
Legalize everything and regulate it. I'm telling you.
Don't regulate it.
No, absolutely regulate it. What the hell are you talking about? Beer's regulated. That means you don't get fucking alcohol poisoning all the time.
No, I want another way to be the best at beer, which is to know that, no, this beer tastes like salmonella.
They brewed this beer with raw chicken. I don't think I'm going to buy this batch.
I only drink beer with cooked chicken. This feels like another, like a twist on the bigot guy.
Oh, no, this is a twist on an IPA guy.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No. Well, yeah, it can be dangerous to drink it, but the flavor of a raw chicken beer really is better.
Wait a second. You drink beer? No, I just eat yeast. Like, I just eat barley. Yeah,
you really lose the hop flavor when it's liquid.
When you just don't eat a fucking plant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you know anyone that really likes IPAs, buy a bag of hops and make them eat it.
They just crack a beer can, but instead it's like a soup can lid. You just like eat it like popcorn.
Oh no! Okay, this in this new universe that we live in, that we've been living in since about 2012, the dark timeline.
I'd say about 23. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I'm a reference.
No,
the dark timeline. Yeah,
I know that is in Community, but that wasn't what I was doing.
No. Okay. I wanted it to
I
be that.
am Abed. I don't need to watch it. Anyway, in this dark timeline, there will be a product that is like mega IPA, and it's Campbell's Chunky Soup with beer and hops instead of meat.
I would eat it once for the novelty, and then if I get hooked on it, I will end my life. I will hang myself.
I would,
in
of course, eat it once for the
closet.
I'm just saying they're going to make it.
Absolutely.
I'm saying they're going to make it.
Oh, you know how much
And
money?
somebody who, I don't know what the style is now, but somebody who was wearing a lot of leather boots about 5 years ago is going to be all over that.
I think it's Uggs now. I think I went full circle.
Really?
I bet. I know.
This is why I have my own personal
You
style.
know what I'll say? I know for sure it's not, but I also, right now, I know for sure it's not. I give it 2 years. Male Uggs are gonna make a rise or a comeback. I can see.
And
it.
there'll be
it's
some
on the horizon.
And there'll be some vector to it of like, I'm secure enough in my masculinity to wear Uggs. It's like, no, it looks bad on girls too.
Man, normal shoes are gay.
No, that it's gotta come around to be ironic at that point.
Okay. This is 10 years in the future.
Right. There will come a time when Uggs are cool for men that a guy will be like, yeah, I'm secure in my masculinity. I'll wear Uggs. Like, no, that's not. They look bad. It's not a. You'd look good in a dress, but not Uggs.
You know what would be? You know, if you were really comfortable, you'd wear slippers. Because then you're so comfortable.
You'd wear nothing, pussy. Clothes are gay.
Clothes are gay.
What, do you want to be around women and have them not see your dick? Faggot. The only time you should be wearing clothes is in a locker room when there's other men around.
When it's exclusively other men. If a woman walks in that locker room,
you all better
naked.
drop trow, and whoever doesn't,
he's gay.
Better not be naked around him, because he'll turn you.
He'll turn like a vampire. That's why vampires are gay, because when they bite you, you turn gay.
Which is how gay works.
So the Nicolas Cage movie where he got bit by a vampire and then thinks he's a vampire, same thing, got bit by a vampire, now he thinks he's gay. Same exact
That's
movie.
just a movie about Nicolas Cage turning gay, which, I mean, dream come true.
Yeah, no, great movie. I'd watch the shit out of that movie.
No, Nicolas Cage being gay.
Nicolas Cage.
It is just Nicolas Cage. Playing both of them.
He fucks himself. He beats himself up with a tire iron or whatever. He marries himself in two separate situations.
He's everybody.
He lives across the street from or not.
Cageback Mountain.
That's the name.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
The only other, not even actors, but props. There's no mountains. It's in a blank room.
It's a big old picture of Nicolas Cage.
Just a horse.
Oh, one-man show Nicolas Cage? Doing Brokeback Mountain is a one-man show?
One-man show, Nicolas Cage doing Brokeback Mountain, but in the beginning
as far back as I can
a vampire, and that's where this whole stuff.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gay cowboy. I feel like I'm somehow suggesting Nicolas Cage without sounding anything like him.
No, you got it though. Yeah, I know that's not at all what Nicolas Cage sounds like, but it's also spot on. Somehow.
You have I have evoked him.
I think you're embodying the energy.
There were guys who all they did was just handle Stem and Paulie's Rose. This is so many different threads.
It's a lot of things.
This is a callback to, like, you just have to know us.
This is a heavy episode. I am sorry to
You got to know the Brokeback thing. You got to know the Nick Cage thing. You knew that we like Goodfellas as soon as you heard us start talking. But
the deep cuts, the thing is, a deep cut might not hit, but when it does hit, it hits harder than anything else.
It hits like when you're reading a book and they sort of obliquely mention something from another book by that author, and you do that thing of Leo DiCaprio pointing at the TV. Yeah. You're like, I saw it!
This is now, It's Just Deep Cuts, the podcast.
Yeah. No, this is the most frustrating podcast because it's constantly stuff where you're like, it means something that I know this, but I can't tell anyone.
I wish I knew how to quit you being gay.
Well, I wish I knew how to quit you listening to It's Just Bits.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's our new tagline. It's Just Bits. I wish I knew how to quit
you. Wish you knew how to quit us.
Very good, very good. Yeah. Maybe that's the title of this episode is Cageback Mountain. But
I'm not like you. I can't get by on one or two high altitude episodes once a week. It's just hard. My penis, I mean. Now I'm Batman.
We weren't paying you to stem the earbud. I assume a lot of people listening with headphones.
You should, and by the way, you should be listening out loud on the subway. The people need to hear it. Guys, go to our link tree, linktr.ee, whatever the fucking stupid thing is. linktr.ee/itsjustbits.
linktr.
Everybody on the
itsjustbits.
subway, first of all, move to a better city. New York is bad. Leave it.
Especially with this pandemic. It's got to be terrible there.
Go get Cuomo. And then move to a good city.
We're not going to say who. Get him.
Well, if we don't say who, they'll come to their own conclusions and generally
And that's how the Capitol riot started.
If you guys haven't been listening for long enough, that was my fault.
That's not the people
By mistake.
The people we meant were actually a lot of people who did the rioting. So
It is interesting.
Yourself.
Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I assume you listened to this. Stop, man. Stop. You're doing bad stuff.
Knock it off. Tucker Carlson, also, quit it.
Stop it. Stop it. The bow tie's the only thing I like.
Alex Jones.
And on you, it makes me think bow ties are racist. Alex Jones, keep it the fuck up, bro.
Keep it up, but please put a disclaimer at the end of every episode, just being like, the thoughts and actions describing this.
Honestly, Alex Jones, keep doing what you're doing, but make it clear that you're an entertainer, which is what you know yourself to be. Or you know what? Don't. I've got it covered, okay?
No, because...
No,
Walter
Alex Jones is Saruman and I'm Gandalf.
Oh, nice. No, because Walter Cronkite wasn't on Joe Rogan. So you gotta know, you were on a comics famous podcast. You gotta know that. You gotta know that
Alex Jones knows.
Good. God, I really hope...
I'm gonna be honest. I'm Saruman as he should have been.
I wish that Alex Jones is like, well, we finally got canceled. So, by the way, all this was bullshit.
You motherfuckers that bought bone broth, you're the dumbest people I've seen in my life. You're intellectual cowards.
Actually entirely fake. This whole
You're fake. You're fakes and frauds. I mean, we're fakes and frauds. And you are for listening to us. You are what you hate.
Congratulations.
You are the sheeple. You need to wake up. I am the dream that you must wake from.
Oh my God, Alex Jones ending his final episode saying,
You people were the sheeple. I am the dream that you must wake from.
Suicides went up 7,000% today.
Also, I now am filled with the desire to have Nicolas Cage, in whatever context, say like, I am the dream that you must wake from.
Well, he is.
Or Keanu.
No, that's correct. Well, also good.
Oh,
Did you?
I am the dream that you must wake from.
Were you here when we watched Knock?
No, I'm aware of it though.
What?
My opinion on that movie is that Ana de Armas is hot, and I would do that too.
Oh, she's supposed to be 14 in the movie.
No, she's not. She's supposed to be 14.
About 14, yeah.
She's supposed to be the kind of 18 that looks like 14. So just go into porn.
Please do.
By the way, Dad, skip 15 seconds ahead. You know, she was kind of 15 that looks like 14. You know. That's just Alex Jones talking about how he probably fucked a 15-year-old.
I could see that. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of into Bill Cosby now. Jesus, Alex Jones.
Bill Cosby. I thought Bill Cosby raped adults.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot.
Let's be clear.
It's hard to keep my rapist straight.
What zippity zoppity? Let me be clear now.
He was a little bit foghorn leghorn at the end there.
Oh, I say, only sexually assaulted adults. Oh, now you listen here, boy. None of my rapes were statutory,
but they were all rapes,
which I guess is worse.
Foghorn Cosby horn.
I just went full foghorn.
Foghorn Cosby is a good name for this episode though. I just an exopode like a goddamn child.
It's an exopode.
Paschetti.
I want to have some spaghetti, and I do not want to see Kevin's face.
I would like
Kevin
to say,
Kevin Aceby gave me a drink.
I would like to say that Bill Cosby never touched me.
Yeah, and it's a kid your kids can still watch, like, you know, picture pages, because Bill Cosby, that was a kid show that Bill Cosby did.
Kids fuck the darndest things. Anyways. That's if Bill Cosby was also a pedophile. Well, he's not. So
alternate universe where Bill Cosby is a pedophile and instead of a regular rapist.
He's still on the streets. We live in a great country.
I feel like they would have got him for that.
Publicly, yes. And then he got murdered in jail.
Right. Oh, yeah. He got Epstein's.
He got murdered by hanging
That's
himself.
the rules. If you go, you get.
Oh, absolutely.
You kill yourself in the back of the head.
That's the best one.
Yeah, that happens to Black Lives Matter activists. So
good.
Keep calling me crazy.
Obviously, I don't mean good when I say good. I mean the exact opposite of good.
Yeah, I figured.
Fuck this place.
Oh, before I get too far in politics, I just want to mention, why is it that Kaepernick's politics matter but Brady's don't?
What a take.
So that's just, For all you subway riding bad comedians.
This one goes out to the people who want to cancel me out there. Why did Colin Kaepernick's politics matter, but Brady's don't? There you go. You can go
Just
and take
remember,
me down now.
I'm not one of those white guys that goes, it's all jokes, it's not political. It is political, and also I do jokes where I say things I don't believe politically, and you can never tell which is which, and therefore you cannot arrest me. No, Get fucked, CIA.
If you have a good soul in your heart, or a good heart in your soul, whatever.
Why did you think one of those made more sense?
But if you're a good fucking person and you recognize the fact that also we are, you can listen to this podcast. But if you're going to be out there,
no, if you recognize that we're good people, you're not.
Touche. Actually, you know what? Strike it all. Fuck you for listening. That's what I'm going.
Listen, man, my therapy's starting to work, and by the time this podcast is over, because the therapy has worked, you better have a therapist. That's all I'm saying.
Because I do, and this is part of it.
No, this is this is part of my therapy.
But once I'm cured, I won't be funny. So
I'll still be funny, but not to you.
to children and their dogs. That's my demographic.
No, and boring people.
Which are bad people.
I don't want to talk to them. That's for sure.
I don't.
You ever look at the people at work that are like...
I got to check on the Australian Aussie pod at 4.
They don't know what time it is. They don't have clocks down there.
They don't have clocks.
Well,
Any
I'm a bloody Larrigan.
topics you guys want to discuss, or just whatever comes up?
How terrible and stupid and laughable your country is.
Boy, I hope they don't listen to this episode.
I hope they do, because I'm going to say that when I talk to them.
You guys are the Bad Boys podcast. We're going to assume you're far cooler than you are.
We're doing a podcast with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith shortly.
That'd be badass.
Isn't one of them dead? Is Martin Lawrence dead?
No, none of them are dead.
Are you sure?
Martin Lawrence is
starting to get
of
Bernie Mac?
Forrest Whitaker eyes.
Am I thinking of Bernie Mac?
Bernie Mac's also alive.
No, he's not.
No fucking way. For real?
Bernie Mac's definitely dead.
Damn, I was just commenting on the fact I saw one of his sitcoms, and he is a way better actor than I thought he was. Like,
he's good.
I was watching probably was not the Bernie Mac show. Was the Bernie Mac show in the 90s?
I only know him from Ocean's 11.
Well, not that. So he was on a
Transformers.
Sitcom. He was on a sitcom, and then the guy from Reno 911 was on a sitcom immediately following that. And I was like...
Tom Lennon?
Yeah. And he was doing sitcom acting, and then Bernie Mac was doing fucking real acting. And I'm like, Bernie Mac.
Tom Lennon was on a sitcom in the 90s?
No, it was not a 90s
What sitcom was it?
So we have here's a whole other thing. We have a channel on our TV that we just found called the Sitcom Channel, and it's just every sitcom ever played in an entirely random order. So it was like...
You can drive a man insane with that.
Oh, yes, you can. It was fucking... Whatever that show Fran Drescher is on, The Nanny.
Yeah.
Followed by Tim the Toolman Taylor. Followed by the episodes. The show that fucking the guy from Friends is on now.
Matthew Perry?
Yeah. And then... his other show, Man with a Plan, followed it immediately, and then it was another episode of The Nanny. Like, what?
And they didn't get
it
Mr.
Was a nanny sandwich.
And they didn't get Mr. Sunshine or whatever in there, huh?
What's that?
Well, it was a one-season sitcom that Matthew Perry had.
No,
they kicked Cougar Town off the air and then got canceled.
And then this morning I woke up to Bernie Mac and that Tom Lennon show.
Tom Lemon.
TomLemonParty.org show. And look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Join the Lemon Party. It's my if you like my politics, if you're interested in
the Lemon Party.
If you're interested in me jokingly being Alex Jones and seriously being Alex Jones but the other side, then Google lemonparty.com. And then Google Tom Lennon hot, I guess.
Was he hot?
Tom, not hot enough for my mom to date in high school.
What's this story?
He asked my mom out, and she said no in high school. And also, Patton Oswalt's dead wife didn't ask my mom out, but did go to high school with my parents.
How hot was your mom if she got asked out by both of them?
They didn't have lesbians back then. They probably did.
It was a rite of passage
I don't know,
at your high school that everybody had to ask your mom out.
Stop it.
Sets a rose at her feet.
Stop it.
Will you go out with me? Obviously, no, but thank you for the rose.
Oh, well, no. Now it's stately. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
No, she's, God, I do not have a reference here. I thought I did.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you were...
A hot redhead from a 90s sitcom. Not sitcom, movie.
Okay, it was the 80s, and you're thinking of Molly Ringwald.
She's not a rose at your feet hot.
She was in the 80s.
No. I feel like she looks like I feel like she looks like... I'm trying to make references.
It's just because she's next to the obviously hotter Ellie Sheedy is why you don't think that Molly Ringwald's super hot.
The dandruff girl?
Yeah.
Hang on. I have to respond to this because we're on a podcast in fucking 40 minutes. Oh, we got time.
I don't know. What do we have topics for them? Have them explain the plot of Crocodile Dundee to me. I've never seen it, but... Are they proud of Chris Hemsworth? Oh, we do have to start the podcast and keep up the kayfabe that we think they're anti-Donna. It's just other people's bits. Check out Anti-Donna. It's a pretty good show.
I finished responding to the text, so now I can participate in this podcast. Are we just not going to tell them that we think they're anti-Donnie the whole time?
I'm going to be like, which one's Broden?
They're going to be like, we don't get it. They didn't air that show here. What?
Oh.
No,
they were an internet sketch thing before that.
Yeah. I assume they got famous around them, and then now they're international. I would like to not...
That must be the case, yeah.
Well, that Kiss got started in Japan. Kiss
Really?
had almost no following in America, absolutely blew up in Japan, did a gigantic Japanese tour, and then when they came to America, everybody was like, what's this Japanese band? And then it's 4 Jewish dudes.
Well, that shit's allowed in Japan. Being Jewish. Being Jewish.
In America, when the Kiss came up, which is obviously the 1920s, it was not okay.
They had the Charleston and the beginnings of American fascism.
They had the Charleston and Detroit Rock City. I don't know if Detroit existed in 1920, just so we're clear.
I think Detroit existed in 1820, probably.
Poor Detroit. Rest in peace, Detroit.
It's coming back.
I'm going to do a tour in Detroit soon, and I'm going to be very sad about it.
It's probably fine. There's shitty parts of it. There's shitty parts of here, too. I mean, not Chicago. It's a perfect city. Fuck you, New York.
Yeah, everything is great here, especially Gary, Indiana.
Yep.
Which is a part of Chicago, unfortunately.
Is it?
It's in the...
Well, it's in the metro area.
Yeah.
When the America splits, recognizes that it's a ridiculous empire and everybody is more loyal to their region than the country itself, then Gary will, of course, be part of the state that we're a part of now.
Yeah.
The Great Lakes Confederacy. We're gonna come up with a better name.
But right now, it's the Great Lakes.
We're not doing shit like the Confederates did.
I don't know. I still say the Great Lakes Opes, and then we just sound like a team mascot all the time.
You're saying,
but that's the style of person that lives in the Great Lakes Confederacy would prefer the name the Great Lakes Opes. We're the people who tried to name a aircraft carrier Bodie McBoatface. We're those people. That's us.
It's true. Okay, yeah, fuck it. We're the Opes.
Great Lake Opes.
Like how they call it the Ozarks, it's the Opes. And the Ozarks may or may not be a part of it. They'd be real outskirts.
But they're the core beliefs held by the Ozarks of get drunk when it's warm and then be furious when it's cold, and everything's awful when it's cold, including just the area is dirt poor and just shit like that is what we embody here in Chicago.
Yeah, no, it's Chicago, Milwaukee, probably Minneapolis, right?
Ooh, we need to put a crown on the top of the Sears Tower. Not, it goes back to being the Sears Tower.
If the Great Lakes Opes are a communist dictatorship run by me, and
it's going back to the Sears
and it's
Tower.
good. That's the first thing we're changing.
Oh,
then
absolutely.
You can have a living wage.
Willis Tower, you.
Because Bruce isn't all that funny, actually, in real life, I bet.
Who?
Bruce Willis.
Oh, if it was named after Bruce Willis, we'd be fine.
I'd be fine with that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's named after Colonel Willis Corto. Someone got it.
Who?
Somewhat.
Go ahead and call into the podcast if you get it. I'm going to keep my ringer on right next to this mic for the rest of this time. We're not broadcasting live, so I'm going to win this argument. But
if someone...
We should do a live
If
episode.
someone does call in, though, then I definitely win this argument.
Oh, absolutely. We should do a live episode at some point. That'd be cool.
That would be cool, yeah.
Do it like a call-in episode?
We should do a call-in episode.
You're calling me.
Someone called. Someone got it.
You piece of garbage. I was wondering, we can't both be on our phones.
No, we should do. I mean, we should when it's not the end of the world again, which is never. But if it's ever possible, I'd be awesome to do a live show.
Yeah. Oh, like a stage show.
Like a stage show, yeah.
Ooh, I would have to not sell tickets to some people.
Well, yeah. But I mean, no, we could do it. You seem to find people to pay you to do comedy, so we can just open with this.
It's astonishing. I'm also surprised. And no, you close with the podcast.
Whichever one. I feel like we'd be sliding the podcast in until they saw how good it was and wanted us to do it every week.
Nice.
We should be a weekly feature at the Ash.
City. Oh, you mean schizophrenic? Well, there are places, as this pandemic opened back up, a lot of people are losing their hosts that used to be for open mics. A lot of people are just, like, losing comics and shit like that. So I'm going to be aggressively putting my foot indoors.
Guys, if your live podcast host died of COVID, us.
We're alive from COVID.
We are, yeah. Well, we didn't get it. We discussed that on Sunday, that, like, our friend group, none of us got COVID.
Well, Mahin's not a friend, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. Mahin did. I forgot.
Mahin did. And I think that's it. I think that's the only person around us that got it. I've been pretty much. I don't leave the house, so
I come here.
I don't know when I would get it, besides the stand-up gigs, but that's literally it.
I mean, over the summer we went places, but we didn't. Like the wilderness.
Yeah, which is the best place to go.
It's where you want to
be. Honestly, anything that ends in demic, go to the wilderness. It's gonna be
pandemic, endemic,
Holocaust-demic.
I think it's just a Holocaust. that's just a movie marathon on your favorite channel.
At some point,
it's January after 12 days of Christmas. ABC Family's Holocaust-demic.
Yeah, what
Schindler's List over and over for 24 hours.
What part of the year would you play a Holocaust marathon? Okay, because we need to figure.
I mean, Yom Kippur.
It sounds worse than it is because people like movies about the Holocaust, but
I'm gonna say I don't.
Them for the reason. Really, you didn't like Schindler's List?
I like movies about happy. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like movies about happy stuff. I watch the first third of horror movies, which are about hot people going on vacation, and then I turn them off.
We need to figure out a better way to phrase this, because I like World War II movies. The sad
kind of World War II movies.
I like World War II movies. My favorite type of World War II movies are the ones that focus on the Holocaust. There's a better way to say that.
I don't think there is. No, there's a way that makes you look better.
There might just not be a better way to say that. That is fair.
It's like, I like Holocaust movies, and they make me sad. Just be like, I like Holocaust movies and the Titanic. Like, I'm not happy about the Titanic, but it was a good movie.
Exactly. It's like, I know that there's a way. There's not a way to word it right, but it's how I feel.
It has to be. My favorite type of movies are Holocaust movies. Hold on.
Sorry.
It's hold on, and then you. By the way, you know what's a better movie than Titanic? Ghost Ship.
Great movie. They cut in half 40 people and a child. Oh no, the kid lives, right?
The kid lives because she's short, and the captain is a short king. So instead of being cut in half, it cuts the top of his head off, right through his face. I've studied the editing in that scene often.
Ooh, that made you. I get it now. So that's how this happens, kid. Yeah. Oh no! Remember when it used to be on in the middle of the day on TBS?
It's probably where I saw it.
That scene. Oh, Tyler has. I think he might have a bit about it. It was like, so I'm gonna do it because it's just other people's bits. Tyler, shout out @Sensitivity if you
he's
like
not copyrighted.
Well, no, I shouted him out though.
So I'm saying and he's not copyrighted. Now we own the bit because we shouted him out.
Now it is copyrighted.
Copyright itsjustbits.
That'd be a total
disclaimer. Some bits may be other people's bits.
TM. We also
make off anal bleeding
because you put your phone in your ass.
It's the best way to listen to this, actually, guys. I don't care if you're still on the subway. The best way to hear this is put your phone in your ass and get it right up against your pelvis. It'll vibrate your bones, and you'll hear it really well.
Now, if you've been listening...
It's like those toothbrushes.
By now, everybody on this who been forced to listen to this episode on the train has also just started to like the show because of how much exposure. So now they're just listening to our suggestion.
Because on their train back to Hackensack with Rosemary Wine, other people's bits, it's just a long train to Jersey City or whatever.
Yeah, so now they're all helping.
Those of you on the Staten Island ferry listening to this, and just and this guy is like, I'm in too deep.
I like this podcast, but they like it more than me now. Oh no, what have I done?
Why did I get the big iPhone?
And even the people who don't like the podcast just want that phone in this guy's ass because now they've had to listen. So all of this garbage.
Because then you hear us muffled by his ass.
You don't have to listen anymore.
Well,
you're safe.
You do just sort of hear like a...
Which is better, honestly? The best way to listen to our podcast is through a muted trombone. Did you say Voldemort in there? I heard
No,
Voldemort.
I'm doing Bane, but pressing my hand.
Because when you do Bane, you have to put your hand on your mouth a little bit.
This is Bane when he has to loosen the straps on his oxygen mask. Bane, can you breathe right now? No.
No.
We're big with the GIMP community. The guy that fucked Marcellus Wallace, huge fan. Patreon subscriber.
And guys, in GIMPs, you're totally allowed to call in, but please remember to unzip your mouth before you call in. Unzip your mouth, sir. Just yelling over it. First of all, turn down your radio in the background, and second of all, unzip your mouth. Can't hear a word. All right, disconnect the caller. And then we go back on like somberly afterwards. Like, we hate having to disconnect callers. You're all our fans. We love it, but you gotta listen. We need you to unzip your mouth.
All right, next call.
Oh my God! All right, we're not taking calls today. This has been Loveline for perverts.
Loveline.
Oh, okay, Loveline.
Welcome to Loveline. Your girlfriend doesn't want to do anal. Sorry.
How do I convince my girlfriend to have a three-way? That's every call, every time. Next caller.
And then Psycho Mike does a Mexican voice, and it was fine because this was in 2008.
Psycho Mike, the guy from
Loveline?
No.
I mean, I'm sure he did other stuff, but
I know his real name, Killer Mike, but I can't think of the group he's in.
well, his real name's Michael Render, Killer Mike, and it's a different guy. Psycho Mike's white.
No, that was I don't know. I'm very tired. Man, unzipping your mouth. Oh, you know how we... I guaranteed. Wait, hang on. I should have put my headphones on along... No, you can't. Undecipherable.
Good, because I wasn't saying anything funny.
Okay. Completely unhearable.
But you can hear that I'm doing it, right?
Oh, yeah,
but not.
absolutely. Man, that's how you get them to. That's how you get them to unzip their mouthpieces. Man, not unzipping your mouthpiece before you call in is gay, and then just a gimp. Well, I'm not gay. It's him. Well, I'm not gay.
I want to be stepped on by a lady
in high heels. Or a man in high heels, but only if he weighs more than the lady, and it's more of a pressure thing than his gender.
Remember, casual femdom, or that bit we did, but we never really got it off the ground, really, because we didn't let it off the ground because it's a little dirt pig. Nice. No, but I want to be stepped on by someone wearing Converse. Kamala Harris.
Boy, if she could just take her flannel off and tie it around my neck, that'd be nice.
What? I don't.
Kamala Harris wears Converse?
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Oh my God, I hate her so much. I'm officially revoking Kamala Harris's N-word pass. She can't fucking say it.
I don't think you can do that. I hate her a lot, but
I do this because she doesn't say it. She can't say it because she's in politics.
Well, cops can't also.
What?
Honestly, I think if you're a cop, you don't get to say the N-word.
Whatever color you are, I don't care.
And like maybe like a beat cop, fine, but a prosecutor.
You know what? Only Asian cops.
If
can
Malcolm
say the
X
from now
became a state prosecutor, he would not be allowed to say the N-word.
Malcolm X became a state prosecutor. He would have had to completely change his views.
I mean, the state would start prosecuting very different people.
Well, I guess that would be the reason he would become a state prosecutor, is because they're like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to law school. I'm like, good for you, Malcolm X.
Or we decide we're voting him in not because he's good at laws, but because he would do laws that we like, such as
killing cops.
Not killing cops, but like, black people get to have guns all the time, which is supposedly the law, but it's not really right now.
Yeah, I know what the fuck.
And everybody has to pray facing to the east, inshallah.
Oh, okay, I don't want that one to be long.
La ilaha illallah. I know 2 Arabic phrases. Well, I guess 3, but...
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
You big hater.
Thank you, Takashi669, for teaching me.
No, that's a Belle Delphine song.
No. I don't even know if she's hot. I cannot...
He's pretty hot.
Oh, by the way, do you
She
like
does-
my Bella Delphine gamer chair that I'm in right now? 'Cause it's
If
the
that were
same
pink
chair.
and you had cat ears on,
Yeah,
I
the
would
same exact
I
chair.
would give you $1 to come.
Is that what she does?
No,
is she
that's
a, is
other
she a
people do.
gamer or is she a?
I think she did streaming. I mean, she
Is she
has
a
an
fangirl or a
OnlyFans is where
Oh, she does both.
I think she does both.
Okay.
I don't know. I just occasionally see a picture of her and I'm like, yeah.
Because there is a hot girl from my high school who's trying to do the same thing, but games only so far. And I check her
That-
Instagram
you can do that, though.
every day of my
To
life
see if she's
to
given
see
up on
if
that?
She's given up. To see if she's like, you know what? I need a little more money.
There's Pokimane, I think, and she's more of a gamer. But maybe also has an OnlyFans.
Well, I would go.
I don't know. I don't like the OnlyFans. I'm very horny, but
OnlyFans is only good if you specifically know the person, and that doesn't happen a lot. So
keep telling people I know to get an OnlyFans.
come on, I won't watch it.
I'm concerned that you and Kylie might get an OnlyFans.
When we're 40, yeah, of course.
Yes, I'm concerned.
Yeah, by the time we're 40, of course we'll do that.
Yeah, because then
get-
people are going to pirate it, and by the time I'm 40, I am going to be Googling hot 40-year-old couple, and then you accidentally come up, and I'm like, God damn it!
Now I know. Now I know.
And then my wife will be very mad at me.
What?
She won't step on me.
All right, we're back.
Or
to
she'll
casual
put on the
countdown.
heels when she does, I guess.
No, please, the Converse. Just the Converse.
I like that it's becoming
Like, yeah, she wears
increasingly
leathers.
clear what I'm into sexually, but also there's a lot of red herrings. And I'm not going to say what they are, so there is still some mystique.
It's not baby voice, but it might be.
But it could be. Is it femdom or casual femdom? Is it neither?
Is it both?
It's something. It is something, folks.
I think we gotta
It's
go.
your mom.
I think just to pay it respect.
I'm sexually attracted to your mom, not your mom. I'm looking at the mic.
Okay, the microphone's mom.
No, the audience's
Samsung
mom.
Company. Oh,
The audience's mom. Unless my sister's listening, but she's not.
so Tyler Senjan's mom.
Yes. I'm attracted to the concept of fucking our listeners' moms. And I do it a lot.
You know what? Actually,
Pay me money, you
a
little fuckers.
bit too. Donate to my Patreon.
I'm
My
your
mom does.
stepdad. Donate to my Patreon.
Just could you imagine your stepdad being? Well, you couldn't imagine your stepdad. Could you imagine?
No, my parents love each other.
It must be nice. Could you imagine your stepdad having a podcast and you listen to the podcast and he's like, "So I was plowing this bitch the other day." He's like, "Mommy." Don't listen to New Daddy's podcast.
Your dad's house.
Nice.
My favorite podcast is your mom's house. Wait, I mean, I like going to your mom's house and I have a podcast.
I do not like Tom Segura.
No?
No, I love Tom Segura. Christina Persinski is good on podcasts, but she's bad at stand-up. It happens. People can't be good at everything. I've accepted
can.
this with Andrew Centino. Great on podcasts, garbage stand-up. It happens.
I still don't know.
I also have garbage stand-up, but I have an excuse. I'm not famous. So eat my dick.
We fucked your mom.
Andrew Santino? Just like 80 people.
I'm gonna try and do GIMP voice, but it's intelligible. We'll see if we can make it happen.
You gotta scream pretty much.
So,
hang on. I'll put my heads on.
So imagine you're in a Call of Duty lobby or something like
Yes.
that, or in a worse game.
Yeah, oh yeah, you fucking troll. Guess what? Your mom fucking stepped on you last night.
I heard my mom. I mean, I know this was an insult, but I don't know how insulted I'm supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got me with that fucking bullshit lag. All right, well your mom stepped on me last night.
He unzipped it. Oh, I can hear perfectly. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, listen here, you little faggot. Your mom smothered me in her titties.
Yeah, your mom chokes me to sleep every night. Sounds like, yeah, what? Is this an insult or not? Because it sounds like my mom's just beating the shit out of you all the time. When you're older,
Yeah, for sex, because I want her to.
when I'm older, I'm gonna realize that this is normal. But right now, it just feels weird. Yeah, your mom's 50. She's into weird shit.
I bought your mom Converse. Oh no, I listened to It's Just Bits and I understand what that means.
I know what that means. It was him falling down a well because he just got kicked down a
And
well.
then he becomes Batman.
No, he'd become Bane. He born at the bottom of a well.
Bane was born at the bottom of a well, but Batman fell in a well.
Oh, wow.
That's how it goes. If
You
you
did the old
if
owner
you grow
reverse
up
guard
rich
on
and
me.
then fall in a well, you're a good guy. But if you're born in the well, you're a bad guy. This is the propaganda of the ruling class.
Oh yeah, Batman being a billionaire. They should really
It's a right-wing media franchise.
The poor people should be beaten to a pulp, not
I don't
helped.
care how many gay Robins he has,
Yeah,
which they've been doing lately.
just so we're clear, Batman supports mandatory minimums. He does not support helping people in impoverished areas.
No, like
They're different
like
things.
Thomas Wayne, despite being an asshole in Joker, Thomas Wayne, he's like, I'm gonna build a big cool train for the city and fund orphanages. And his son was like, I'm gonna take that orphanage money, dress up as a bat, and punch the fuck out of people who need
are
money.
poor.
I'm gonna destroy poor people.
Wait a second. Batman's a dick.
Yeah, no, he just beats up the poor and mentally ill. That's all he does.
The Joker needs help.
This is based on the movie Joker and this analysis
Now
of
I
Batman.
get-
I'm the Joker.
Baby. Now I get it.
I'm going to become the Joker.
Oh, you should have metal teeth. That's what you should have.
Not that Joker, Jesus.
Come on, you don't want to fuck Margot Robbie? Yeah, the worst Joker got to fuck Margot Robbie.
Yeah, the
Everybody's
world's
gotta live
unfair.
with that. Yeah, Heath Ledger didn't get to fuck Margot Robbie. Fucking
He got to fuck the
Joaquin
Olsen twins or
Phoenix
something, though.
didn't get to fuck Margot Robbie.
Yeah, but
And
Joaquin Phoenix in
Anakin
real life.
Skywalker or Luke Skywalker. Which Skywalker was he? Animated
Luke.
series.
Luke Scott, yeah, Mark Hamill played him.
Mark Hamill didn't get to fuck Margot Robbie, but fucking
Okay,
I don't even know
first
his
of all,
name.
no.
What's it? Jared
Leto. Jared Leto of 30 Seconds to Mars. First of all,
Oh my God, he fucked
yeah,
Margot
okay, but
Robbie.
Mark Hamill got to fuck Harrison Ford, okay? And Joaquin Phoenix in real life got to fuck that girl that he thought he was fucking in the movie.
I don't know which girl was.
In the Joker movie, his next door neighbor.
Yeah, but I don't know who plays her.
I don't know her name either, but she's also in Deadpool, and she's real pretty. And if she's listening, what's up?
Hit me up. If you're listening,
I'm not actually into all that weird
Wow.
shit, unless you are.
Oh no, if she's listened this far into this podcast, she'll suck your dick. I at the very least suck your dick.
That'd be great.
If she's listened, either that, or
That'd be if you got. I'll work out the schedule.
either that, or she's the kind of freak who skipped an hour into a podcast. In that case, you don't want to fuck her because she's a psycho.
What a fucking experience it would be to skip an hour into a podcast and you get just to hit me up. I'm not into all that weird stuff. What did he do? What were they talking about for that hour?
Well,
What the fuck has been happening?
Called me
Is
out
it because of
specifically.
Deadpool or Joker? It's both. I'm sorry. I'm not like most of the people who really like those movies.
I'm similar, but I'm the good version.
We are like the only good members of a lot of fan bases. It's you and me and no one else.
A lot of chaotic evil here.
And we're chaotic neutral.
Yeah,
I like to think I'm chaotic good, but so does everyone.
yeah.
I'm
probably
actually
chaotic.
lawful neutral. It
No,
sucks.
because I'm good when it does not. I'm good when it serves me. I'm good when it serves me. I'm also good when it serves other, but I can be bad when it serves me, and that's neutral.
I don't know what that means.
That's just chaotic neutral. I just fucking described it. Damn, I thought wait, no. Okay, we're at an hour and 2 minutes. You know what we got to end on? Gimp voice, man, titties are gay.
1, 2, 3. What are we queuing it up?
Whoa. All right, bye. We got Australians to podcast.
linktr.ee/itsjustbits.
At the Connor Ford, at Kellen_Frank. You can support us on Patreon if you want to.
Patreon.com/itsjustbits.
And then we also have merchandise at that TeePublic. And my fiance ordered. Sorry for all the ladies listening. Thought they still had a chance.
Ladies listening, you got a chance over here, baby. Let's go.
The funnier one. You're gonna fuck the funnier one.
Also the sadder one.
Which makes for better sex because you can eat pussy like a monster.
The tears are great loop.
Salty lip. We have merchandise that is actually of good quality. I thought it was going to be garbage. I thought it was going to be bad. Turns out it's a very nice t-shirt. It's a very good t-shirt.
This is good.
Yeah, so that's on.
Gotta get one with a raccoon on it or whatever Joey suggested.
If you
He
hit
suggests the raccoon,
Idjib,
right?
Yeah, we gotta get Idjib on one. Get on our link tree, and it's gonna be on our merchandise page. And then if you just look for It's Just Bits on TeePublic, we're on there. Bye.
A girl that was in Deadpool and Joker. I don't actually cry during sex.
But I do actually wanna fuck you.
Yeah.
Bye.